Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, spiritual enlightenment or spiritual freedom is a simple and straightforward path. However, you're not able to see this path so simple is because you're not there yet. And when you're not there yet, you won't see it is simple. And you don't see it simple because right now your life is full of distraction. Not just that, you are ingrained in the distraction. Your body is conditioned to that. Your mind is conditioned to that. And when your body and mind is conditioned to distraction, how is it possible to align with the simplicity and work towards figuring out the truth of who we are? It is difficult. It's possible, but it's difficult. And distraction is so powerful that when we see something or when the idea comes in, notice how fast we give in to that idea or what we see in the world. And we are so connected to distraction because distraction is the realm of fun, isn't it? One of the reasons we get distracted so easily is because for the sake of fun. Now, another reason that we don't value the simplicity is because we are conditioned to seek advancement. We are conditioned to refine. We are conditioned to upgrade. When we are conditioned in that way from our childhood to till now, then it's also that whole path makes it difficult to value simplicity. And every time we overlook simplicity, isn't it? What is here we don't see. What's out there we are interested to that. And we are seeing that in our own life as well, isn't it? We know that we are seeking advancement. Now notice, even the world is advancing so much. There's so much advancement going on. One thing is certain, is that life is still suffering, isn't it? The conflict is still there. The stress is still there. The pain is still there. The fear is still there. No matter how the world is advancing, the fear, the conflict, the suffering is never ending. Why is that? Because you cannot find the true happiness or unchanging peace out in the world. You cannot find the truth in the world. The outside is always changing. And when you are diving deep in the outer world, it's simply a struggle. Yes, again, there's a fun in the world, but it's a never-ending fun and never-ending struggle. And when we suffer so much in the world, the suffering actually makes us figure out the freedom, isn't it? One of the reasons you're connected to spiritual path is from the place of suffering. When you are happy, when you're enjoying, do you seek freedom? Do you seek truth? Do you seek God? No, you don't. Because the fun is so powerful that makes you forget about the truth, forget about the struggle. And that's what's happening, like every time there is a struggle, there's a pain, there's a fear in life, everybody put themselves in the world because there's the idea that being part of the world is a way to forget. Yes, it helps you forget momentarily, but no matter how much you run away or try to forget, suppress your struggle, your pain, it will resurface again and again in you, isn't it? That's the fact. So seeking outside for the truth, for the freedom, is not the solution for the not the solution for the solution for the our inner fear. Now, what we need to do is, instead of seeking outside, now we need to seek inside. We need to figure out what is the truth in me. What is that unchanging in me? Or who am I? Right? That's the start of the inward journey. So we have been neglecting the simplicity, simple path, and have been distracted with all sorts of stuff. Now it's, if you're really seeking freedom from your mind, freedom from your fear, we need to turn the awareness back to ourselves, and we need to be straightforward with our struggle, and we need to figure out why the struggle is there in the first place. Here's another thing, guys. Some of you are already being part of the spirituality. And now, after being part of the spirituality, you still feel like truth is far-fetched, isn't it? You have been in the meditation path for long enough, but you're still not able to see. So what's happening? Even after being part of the spirituality for years and years, and if you're not able to dissolve your fear in you, what's happening? Right now, the reason for you not able to see the truth is because you are still adding layers in your mind to find that sense of peace in you, sense of ease in you. And definitely you are seeing you are getting more focus from those practices. But focus, being able to focus, to regain focus, is not freedom. That is just like sharpening the pencil. After sharpening the pencil, what do you do next? You utilize it, isn't it? So after being aware, sharp, focus, now the step you need to take is to dismantle the mind. Dismantling the mind probably not even there in your practice, and because of that you're not able to see the truth of who you are, the inner truth. So now what you can do is start the inward journey by tracing back your issue, tracing back your fear, looking into your fear directly and working on it is a direct approach to be free from the fear. Free from the fear means free from the mind. Fear is the byproduct of the mind. So if you work on your fear, you're working on your mind. So that will be the direct approach to be free if you do that. Otherwise, you can also, work on day-to-day friction. Every day there is something happening in your life that makes you, uh, you know, that makes you frustrate, that makes you fight. It puts you on the edge, isn't it? So when you feel you're on the edge, don't deny that day-to-day life experience, especially when there's a fight. That's an issue. So what you need to do is you investigate, why am I frustrated? Why do I have this urge to fight? Any situation you go through, you ask why. The fluctuation is happening in you, so you make it personal and ask yourself, why am I feeling whatever you're feeling? So working on a day-to-day friction will help you to understand why you are fluctuating, why you're fighting. Basically, your fight fluctuation, is simply your ego self fighting. And understanding your fight, your friction, by tracing back is a way to understand your ego. And ultimately, we have to dissolve the ego, which is dissolving the mind. And from the outside surface friction, it will lead you towards the fear. The root cause of all the fight is the fear. But if you be direct with your fear and work on your fear, it's straightforward. So, the simplicity has always been neglected or overlooked, and because of that, we are failing to figure out the simple truth. And also, we are distracted by the world. So if you truly want the freedom from your mind, freedom from your fear, now you simply need to turn the awareness back to yourself and work on investigating your issue. Okay, so that would be the start. I said in the beginning that realizing who you are is a simple and straightforward path. It is. It is. However, when you're working with your personal issue, when you see the entanglement within, when you see the attachment, that makes it tough. That will start to bring the inner heat. But still, when you see the heat, when you see the inner fight, the path is still simple. It's about dismantling the mind. When you dismantle the mind thoroughly, every aspect of your life, figure out the root cause of the fluctuation, and you dismantle the root. And when you ask yourself, who am I? That's it. That's the way. That's the simple way. I will say that's the only way to be free from your mind, free from your fear, to awaken oneself to the truth, the inner truth, the unchanging truth. Okay, I hope this video makes sense to you to some extent. Yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support. Take care for now. See you in the next video. Bye.